we are in Lowe's, checking out the clearance to see what we might be able to find. Some gems. Okay, that's the top shelf. Let's come on down to the bottom. Let's see what we're working with. Let me see, y'all can't see this huge thing back here. I'll pull it out for you so you can see it better. But this is just an aerial view for the most part of what we are working with. And there's another one right there. Now y'all, this is not on clearance, but I thought that this was very interesting that they had one of these in a big box store, Lowe's. I'm going to show you the tag on it. So, a snake plant mix. But look at that. I think that that is so interesting. I may have to put this one on my wish list. Alright, y'all. Here's the other section of the store where they keep pretty much the landscaping items that are on clearance. And I'm gonna kind of be brief out here because with the sun it usually kills my phone very fast just due to the sun for some reason. It'll be charged up and it'll just die out on me, saying that I've got to wait until it cools down. So I'm trying to get you just a good view. Look at those up there. Let me show you the red-leaved banana plant. Can y'all see the price on that? I can't. Oh, it's too heavy. I can't pick it up with one hand. I don't want to tear my rotator cuff, so I'll try to get a good view. Let's see if I can get one from this side. It's basically the same, the tag on it. And I don't see a price. Oh, here we go. Look at that. 64. So if you half of that red banana plant, some more of these. It's in the shade, so hopefully that's a pretty good view for you. But it's nothing more than just crown of thorns. I'll set that right there. More begonias, ferns, just the run-of-the-mill landscaping, dead-looking plants. Look at that. That's ready for the trash. And then got that rack there. And that's it. Got these pineapple plants here, 3 of them there. If you're interested in a pineapple plant, here's the tag on it. Alright, y'all, let's get to ringing. we are all checked out. So what I am going to do now is find a cool place for us to talk and go over everything in detail regarding this purchase / haul. All right, y'all, I have found a cool place in the store so that we can talk about all of the items that I purchased. So let's start up here, and we'll start with this fiddly fig. Y'all, this one is bone dry. When I say bone dry, it is bone dry. Look at that, bone dry. The top is drooping, but I'm very optimistic, fingers are crossed, that we can save this one. Now, this one here is a different variety of a monstera that, oh shoot, here's the tag right here. I'm just going around and around, but y'all see that? Peru monstera, and it is dry as well, but I am optimistic that we'll be able to save this one as well. This is the tag on this one, and let me show you the tag. This is the tag on this fiddly fig, and that's the variety of it, but it just basically looks like all the other ones, if you ask me. That stem, it's like I said before, it's drooping. It's not broken, it's just very, very droopy. See the leaves and stuff look on it. So hopefully this just needs some water to get it back started. Now, this one here, y'all, ZZ plant. Why y'all didn't tell me that they had a bunch of different varieties of the ZZ plant? This is a chameleon, okay, and this is the tag on it. And then there's another one variety, the raven. I knew about the raven, but I don't know that I knew about the chameleon. But I got the raven variety as well, and it is not as dry. And definitely, I mean, you can see the root ball there, and it doesn't look like it's, you know, completely dead. So with this one, I'm optimistic that I'll be able to save both of these. All right, so now we have these two, and here's the tag on this one. Doesn't really say the variety like this tag here. It just says, how do you pronounce that, y'all? Aglaonema? Okay, I probably butchered it, but you can probably say it better than I can. But these appear to be two different varieties of the same plant, because I see this darker red or pink, dark pink, if you want to call it, on this one that I really don't see on this one. Now, I mean, this could be the same, and this one maybe, you know, has gotten more light than that one or something of that effect. I don't know, but if y'all know, why don't you leave a comment down below and tell everybody what you know or think about this. But this is the Siam wig, that's the tag on that one. And then, let's see, that is the tag on this one, and as you can see, this one just says colorful, and this one says Siam WG, and there's a price difference too, $4 price difference. So I don't know what the deal is with that. I didn't even notice that until just now, so I may have made a point to notate that at the register, but I didn't worry about it and didn't even pay attention to it, and I would have bought it anyway, even if they would have said that, you know, the price is what it is. So yep, that's those. All right, so now we've got this one here in the decorative pot. Now I believe if I'm not mistaken, I have several of these different, of this different pot here. Let me see if I can give you a better shot of it by putting it up like this so that you can see it. And then let me show you the tag on this one here. Doesn't really give you much information. Seems to me like with these particular live trend plants, they just list the collection based on the type of pot. They don't really give you any description or identifying information on the plant. But I thought that this one was pretty nice. It's dry as well. I don't know if you can see that or not. It has some of that decorative moss, and otherwise the stalk on it is nice and firm. I mean, very firm, going all the way up. Now, a lot of times the crown, the crown will have some damage to it from water or whatever, but this one looks pretty good. Doesn't look like there's any damage to it at all. Now, what I do see here, it doesn't look like any new growth, but for the most part, look at the tips. There's not much brown tips. Now this one here, this particular leaf, see, doesn't look all that, I mean, great, but for the most part, the rest of them doesn't look too bad at all. So I'm optimistic for this baby here as well. All right, y'all, now let's talk about this one. Let me show you the tag on it. See the tag on it there, decorative pot. Let me see. Hopefully you can get a good idea of what the pot is like. But let me see if I can bring you in closer without a glare. So you see some succulents in this pot going on around. See that? More over there. Got these like cactus plants. Now you can see that this one, I mean, it is very beat up. Very beat up. But even with all of that, I can look beyond all of that and work with this plant. Now you see what we've got going on over here. I'll turn it around. Hopefully that'll be easier for you to see. But this one is pretty big, and because it's so delicate, I'm just trying my best not to look at that over there. This one is, they say, etiolated, kind of leggy, but at least the crown, the rosette, or whatever you want to call it, looks pretty good on it. Even with that one there, doesn't look too bad. Now let me see if I can get closer, get you in good so that you can see down underneath, see what's going on down underneath that down there. Kind of dry soil and all of that. That's part of the like cactus or whatever this is. Kind of look a little dead. And then other than that, I'm gonna turn it around so you can see all of this. Looks like either variegated corn plant or cane plant, something like that. I don't think this is a Dracaena, but it could be. If y'all know, let me back you up. Leave a comment down below and say what you think it is. But yeah, overall, y'all, this is this one here. Yep, so that you can see that. And last but not least, y'all, this right here, piece of I'm gonna call it a cutting. Came off the ground. Y'all know what I'm gonna do with it. I'm just gonna stick it in a pot somewhere and I'm gonna see what it is going to do. But yeah, y'all, for the most part, we've got that beauty there. We've got this cutting here, and we've got all of these here to work with. So that is basically it for this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you learned a ton. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so that you will know each and every time a video is uploaded, to include updates on each and every one of these plants. So until next time, y'all, bye.